Hello students, today I want to welcome you to another social studies lesson, and in today's lesson we're going to go over some questions from a PSC booklet, and we're going to answer them and give a little explanation for the different answers. The next question, as you can see over here, they gave us a picture with the sign and a car. As you can see that the car is skidding. So it says the traffic sign on the right is used to warn drivers that it says A, a curve is around the bend. No. B, the road is narrow up ahead. No. C, the road is slippery when wet. Yes, that's it. Or D, a checkpoint is up ahead. And if you can see the sign, the answer is C, the road is slippery when wet. And you can see it in the picture. Then our next question has to do with forms of communication. It says all of the following are forms of oral communication except, and remember oral communication has to do with when someone is speaking so you can listen. And all of these are oral communication except a newspaper. Because when it comes to the newspaper, you have to do the reading. The radio, you can listen orally. On the phone, you can listen to someone talking orally. And on the TV, you can also listen to people speaking orally, but not on a newspaper. Okay, so we continue with our next question, and this question says, 6 months ago, 4 friends were laid off due to restructuring of their company. Since then, which of the actions taken by the 4 friends most likely had positive results? So remember, these 4 people, they were laid off their job, and which one showed that they're doing a positive thing? So friend 1, A, used his savings and opened a fruit and vegetable shop to support his family. B, friend 2, sits at home waiting for someone to offer him employment, which is a job. C, friend 3, hangs out at the corner shop complaining about his ex-boss. Or D, friend 4, buys Mega Bingo and Fantasy 5 tickets weekly, hoping to win. So our answer is A, friend 1, which is a wise person, because after he got laid off of his job, he used his savings and opened a fruit and vegetable shop to support his family. The others just sit back, relax, and just waste time. So our answer is A. Okay, the next question, it says, as children of Belize, we have the right to an education, our religion and culture, be treated the same as others, be proud of our heritage and beliefs, a name and nationality, speak and be heard. Then the question says, the rights identified by the children are part of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child aimed at what? A, exploiting children? No. B, protecting children? Yes. C, excluding children? Or D, persecuting children? And the answer is B, protecting children. And by teaching children their rights, you're protecting them. So when they know their rights, then they will be much safer. So here's our next question. It says, the Belize Barrier Reef is currently on UNESCO's list of endangered World Heritage Sites. It now faces another threat, a more serious one, since the reef could be permanently removed as a heritage site because of license granted for oil exploration and drilling. Then a question asked, which of the following non-governmental organizations might be most vocal in this latest classification of the Barrier Reef by UNESCO? A, Pact, B, Oceania, C, Belize Audubon Society, or D, Program for Belize. And we know that our answer is B, which is Oceania. And we have seen it in many commercials. Oceania is protecting our reef. So our next question asks, it says, one of the main responsibilities of the opposition in government is to what? Is it A, criticize government policies, B, oppose every bill the government wants to pass, C, launch personal attacks in the House of Representatives, or D, ensure transparency and accountability of the government? And the answer for this is D, because the role of the opposition in government is to ensure transparency and accountability of the government. And also us as citizens, that's how we hold the government accountable. If there is something that we don't like when it comes to government, we call a different media station and express our dissatisfaction. And so the opposition, their job is to ensure transparency and accountability of the government. Then our next question says, if you can see, here we have the Belize flag, and the Belize flag is at half mast. So the Belize flag is at half or in the center. Then it says the Belize flag is flown at half mast from government building as shown on the right. Then this signifies that. So why would they have the flag of Belize at the center of the pole? Is it A, because a foreign dignitary is visiting the country? B, the country is celebrating Day of Peace? C, a member of government has passed away? Or D, we are celebrating the anniversary of our independence? And the answer to this question is C, a member of government has passed away. So whenever a member of government or somebody from the National Assembly pass away, you will see that the flag on the National Assembly building will be at half mast. So it will be in the center instead of on the top of the pole. Our next question says, Jerry Brown lives in Corozal and travels to Belize City every day to work. For the past 2 months, he has had to endure overcrowded of the buses, speeding on the highway between competing bus operators, poorly maintained buses, disrespectful conductors, and being left along the roadside on a number of occasions. He has had enough and wants to lodge his complaints to the proper authority. Then to which of the following government departments should he lodge his complaints? And since it has to do with bus, we know that our answer is A, which is transport. So he will go to the Ministry of Transport to complain. Then the next question says, the national flag of Belize is a symbol representing the what? A, people and country of Belize. B, government of Belize. C, diverse cultures of Belize. Or D, political party in power in Belize. And we know the national flag of Belize is a flag that represents the people and country of Belize. So our answer for this question is A. Then in this next question, as you can see in the pictures, you have house falling down. Then you can see the road is breaking up into pieces. Then the question says, the destruction shown in the picture above was most likely caused by A, hurricane, B, earthquake, C, tsunami, or D, tornado. And we know that our answer for this question is B, earthquake. And we can see the effect of the earthquake cracking up the roads. And that is how we know that our answer is B, earthquake. Then in this question, you have phase 3, which is 24 hours, which is a 2 red flag with black dot. And this flag here signifies that hurricane is likely to strike within 24 hours. So it says a hurricane warning flag has been raised. Which of the following actions should citizens most likely take to prepare? Is it A, seek the nearest shelter, B, buy emergency supplies, C, ignore the warning, or D, call a local radio talk show? So the 2 red flag with black dot means that hurricane is likely to strike within 24 hours. And at this stage, there is no way that anybody should be doing any preparation. All that's supposed to be done already, because hurricane is likely to strike within 24 hours. So our answer is A. At that moment, everybody should already seek the nearest shelter. And that's it for today's lesson. Look forward for much more coming soon. I trust that you will review, go over these different questions and answer, and get as prepared for PSE as possible. Thanks so much for viewing. Remember, you can subscribe for quick access to all the videos and lessons coming soon.